Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. I'm Peter Moxilin. Give me just a second here as I load into the game and I will bring you over from the stream starting soon screen. There's the music. Okay, cool. Get into that. And while we're waiting for the 3 or 4 goddamn load screens that this game has going into it initially, for the drink along today I got a bit of a story, so buckle up for a few minutes here. That should be good enough to bring you in at least, so boop. And that on my end, that should work. Cool. Okay, so, for the drink along, in case you want to just drink whatever it is I'm having, I actually did want to make some kind of cocktail today, and I hadn't really decided on any particular option. Yay. Anyway, but I decided to give something a little bit more interesting at least. Let's at least go for mint tea instead of the lemon ginger. I never remember if it's lemon ginger or lemon honey. I think it's lemon ginger. Let's go for the mint instead of the lemon tea. And as I was making that, I realized, I think the last time I had this mint tea was actually when I made the mojito a while back. And I can go for a mojito, sure. So, go ahead and make a mojito. I still have the mint leaves in my fridge. I know that I have lime juice. I was going to use Plantation 5-year instead of the spiced rum that I made, just because I do want to preserve that spiced rum a little bit, because it is expensive to make that. But as a result, just kind of making it in the glass. Remembered halfway through that, oh right, lime juice. I was trying to make it. I was trying to make the recipe from memory and just totally forgot about that. But okay, went and set up the stream while I was in the middle of making that, and as I came back to the drink, I realized, oh, one of these leaves that I used apparently was like coming apart, decaying. I don't know what the actual verb is exactly, but basically there were flecks of black in a lot of the top part of the drink. It's obviously from the leaf, and it's almost certainly not dangerous. It's just kind of annoying, and honestly, I've always had an aversion to stuff like fungus and parasites, so it's like, I've never liked that kind of thing where, logically, it's probably totally fine. But I don't know that. And I didn't want a mojito so badly that I was going to risk my health over it or anything. So, instead of a mojito, I have a glass of water. Yep. So the drink along today is 1 glass of mint tea and 1 glass of water. That's the entirety of it. I'll try to remember to look up an actual drink for next time, since we're going to be doing the anime watch-along, so might as well have some fun with it. I might try the final flask again, but just put like 2 ounces of Sprite in it or something. See how that tastes. Kind of like that idea, actually. Huh. Anyway, back to Genshin Impact, because in case you weren't here yesterday, here is the event that's currently going on. It's here for over a month. And it needs this prerequisite quest. And yes, I know, basic mode is over here if you want to just get into it, but I like doing the prerequisite stuff first. Okay, we need to do astrology and the 50-year pact. Okay, cool. That requires this then, because that's what that is. Yeah, like, that title that I just said is part of this. Okay, I need to complete prerequisite quest, Trifolium. Which is this one. Trifolium. So now, we are over here, doing this one. And if you were here yesterday, then you know that that was not the full chain of stuff I had to do. This is after 2 hours of working through other prerequisites. So, yeah. Let's get back into this. Hey, Klee, are you bombing the city yet? I don't know if that's actually part of her quest line. Assumedly not, because Klee is a good girl. At least as far as I'm aware. It's not like I've seen much of her actual story. Hi, Klee. Hi, Jean.
Klee? You're here too?
Oh, auto's off.
I turned myself in. Huh? My bomb. I hurt
Klee, I need you to answer me. You said someone was injured. Where are they?
I told you, Klee, abyss mages aren't people.
Why is that?
But Mr. Fluffball was only a thief. He didn't deserve to blow up. Hey, come on now. Paimon already told you that the abyss mages are the bad
Oh
guys.
god, they're actually kind of going that route.
Actually, they're the worst kind of bad guys you can imagine.
Eh.
They don't just hate the good guys. They hate all people. Their enemy is humanity itself. Mr. Fluffball.
Is that supposed to be accurate?
On purpose? Mr. Fluffball is the enemy of humanity. What? I don't get it.
This was an oversight on my part. I did not tell you these things before because you are still young. In fact, the Abyss Order is a hostile force in Mondstadt, which has been unusually active lately.
Aha! That's it! Paimon understands now. They were tracking down poor Klee because they heard rumors about her treasure. Just like the way Paimon's first reaction was to try and get her hands on... no. To try and get the facts on the treasure.
Everyone sounds just a little bit off in this for some
In light
reason.
of your contribution on this matter, I will allow you to take part in the next Ludi Harpastum.
Ludi Harpastum? Whoa!
I don't know what that is. But yeah, like, Paimon wasn't quite as energetic with that as I'm used to hearing. Like, she'd be more, like, Paimon wanted to, wanted to find the facts about the treasure. Like, it'd be a bit more of a self-interrupt kind of thing as opposed to just, like, reading it. Jean, her voice literally sounds different than I thought I remembered it. Granted, aside from her combat lines, I haven't really heard her in probably 4 or 5 months. So, I don't know, maybe that's accurate, and I just am misremembering. And Klee, honestly, is a little bit weird. Like, it sounds like her mic's gain is pulled up a little bit too high, but that is specifically in order to counteract that she's speaking somewhat softly and with a little bit of a lisp and or accent because of the character that she's portraying. So it's just like, everyone sounds just a bit off from what I would think for this.
Miss Honorary Knight, you've gotta come too. Whoop-de-doo! It's a happy ending.
Except...
Except what?
Klee, where did you hide the treasure to begin with?
I
Were you trying to blow up the fish in Starfell Lake again?
Again.
I wasn't. I swear I wasn't.
I was succeeding.
She's giving us that look that means play along.
Klee?
I'll see myself to solitary confinement. Paimon bets Klee must get bored in there all by herself.
Confinement room. Okay, yeah. This isn't actually going... Actually, wait a moment. Remember how Jean sounded? I couldn't get her to give one of her actual voice lines there, unfortunately. Oh well. Yeah, my first concern was, did we actually just send a child to solitary confinement?
May the Animo Archon protect you.
I don't have him, so I don't think he can. I genuinely was confused by this for a moment because I didn't see the guy's name.
Guess who? That's Paimon's voice I hear.
Is it really solitary if you can hear someone from 3 feet away?
Ooh, yes, please. Wait, no, I can't. Klee needs to be a good girl and think about what she did. Stop tempting me. Anyway, while I'm grounded, I'm making an extra special new treasure, the Ludi Harpastum version. When you say treasure... I made it into the shape of a harpastum and everything. It looks so cute.
Oh. Oh no, that can go very badly.
Just wait for Ludi have past him. Oh yeah, they're gonna love it.
Yeesh, if Jean was listening to this, Klee might find herself grounded for an awful lot longer.
That clearly doesn't work, though. That gives her... Oh, okay, I guess we're done with that. That gives her an opening to make more bombs. Do you not see how this is bad? Actually, I'm at full res and I forgot to take care of that. So let's go ahead and do this really quickly. I've been grinding the, pyro gems because I'm trying to raise Bennett, since Bennett is, like, meta good. So I'm just occasionally fighting this thing, and it turns out that Yelan and Ayaka basically melt this boss. Oh, let me get some of this. And the rocks are not back. Okay. Hello, Fire Flower. Shield, just to be safe. Actually, sure, let's start with you, so we can do that. Then over to you. Come on.
Busted. Gotcha.
Oh, is that it? Yep.
Here comes the cash.
Because that makes it so that her stuff does Hydro automatically. Okay, Ayaka, please get your ult. That's the one limiting factor on this damage.
Take flight.
Actually, don't kill it quite yet because it's so close anyway. Bring up the shield. On the redo of this fight, I'll show you the actual damage potential, because the ults will be up already at the start.
Busted.
Oh, come on, get your water up. I'm trying to be too fancy about this. I should just kill. You. There we go. I know that was not a particularly impressive fight. I swear it gets better. Let's go ahead and do our dailies, actually, since I have to do those too. Okay, so that's you. 2, 3, 4. Oh, nice and spread out today. Okay. And then after the dailies and one more fight against the Fire Flower, we will check up on Mona's story quest and possibly do it if it will allow me, unless there are more prerequisites. Because there might be. Yeah, I know. Oh, is this gentleman, yeah, it is. Okay. Let me get back up here. Oh, screw you. You gone? Yep, cool. Thank God for Ayaka's dash. I don't know what radius you need to be for those guys to see you, but they have literally never detected me. Then we go back over there. Oh no, they detected me. It doesn't matter at this point in the quest, by the way. Actually, there's one over on this island. Yep, cool. And is this the race one? Looks like it might be. Yeah, probably. And drop. Not quite right on top of it yet. Hello, cryo slimes. Hello, hydro slimes. Eels. Geo slimes. Oh, weird. Oh, I guess maybe... Huh, it looked like my stamina was going up as I was flying, which isn't supposed to be a thing. Oh, this is the archery one, isn't it? Please let me be wrong. I hate that one. I don't think they designed this way. I don't think they designed it with the intent that this storm was still going to be going when you were doing it multiple times. But I like the storm because it lets me freeze enemies forever. Oh yeah, if you haven't seen this commission previously, this daily quest, the reason I hate it is not because it's an archery one. Like, that's just whatever. I have an archer raised now, but Yelan isn't actually usable for this. The issue is that there's a goddamn thunderstorm. Yes, you can get hit by lightning. Let me do this right quick. Because again, I can't use Yelan. I need to use Amber here. Theoretically, I could use any archer, but Amber's the only other archer I know I have. Like, I probably have one or two others in there somewhere, but I don't use them enough to know that they exist at the moment. Come on. Yep. Yep. Cool. Sure. Let's go. 4. Yeah, Yelan explodes things, so that's why it's not really a useful strategy in this one. Yeah, see how that lightning hit right there? That can absolutely hit you as well. Case in point! And Amber is now dead, so I need to... You know what? Fuck it. I'm not resetting all of that. I'm just giving Amber a fucking egg. There. Hey, Amber's alive again. Cool. Let's do that entire thing a second time. Seriously, you just had to make an exclusion area the size of this box. You didn't even need to make it, like, entirely no damage. If you really thought people would find a way to exploit it, you could make it, like, 10% of the normal damage and don't get launched. Honestly, just don't get launched, and then everything is fine. Because if you leave this box, then you fail the quest. Yep. Cool. And back to a team that I don't hate. Boop. 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 Okay, glad took care of that one early. Actually, I kind of didn't, but whatever. I think this will work. Oh, no, the one on... Okay, I think that doesn't work, actually. Yeah, because there's a commission that occasionally happens right here. For this one, I think you need to get the Wayfinder and then go to the really small island that's right there. Yeah, okay, cool. So, go over here. Stamina, get back a little. And jump. Wow. We had no horizontal momentum after that. Okay. Okay, guys. Usual deal. You don't attack me, I sail away.
Let's get down to business.
Yep. Cool. Just because they detect me doesn't mean that doesn't mean they attacked me. So I appreciate that you don't die if you run out of stamina in the Wayfinder or whatever this thing's called. But at the same time, there's a part of me that feels like that's really mechanically inconsistent. Because if literally this exact thing that just happened, if that happens when you're swimming, you die. You don't even get a chance. You just die. Hello.
I will have order.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
Whirling snow.
Gonna try this because I realized that, oh wait, there's a bit of an issue here with my other plan. Namely, how do I get their ults back? Well, shit, didn't think about that one closely enough. On the plus side, they died very quickly. Yay! Come on.
Add Astro.
Yep, add extra applesauce
Thank
to you as
for
well.
completing
Come on, talk to me.
Astro.
The usual suspects. The extra speed on the likes of Kuchosara aren't actually useful, really, but they are literally optimal. They are, in a objective sense, better than no effect at all. Yeah, so one more fire flower on that. Okay, cool. There's that. Can I fight some monsters first? I do need Whopper Flower Nectar, actually. I need it for Shenha's stuff, I think.
Quietly now.
Solidify.
Take flight.
Not bad, actually. Sure, you work.
Whirling snow.
I just need the particles. Okay, that worked out perfectly. Good, you are back. I figured your cooldown was probably done, but I didn't technically know. I should probably figure out what the cooldowns on these various bosses are at some point. Might as well start with this, then this, then this. I suppose alt into skill might be better for Yelan, because that'll get her more particles back. There's that.
Whirling snow. Embrace the ice.
And just watch the health bar melt. That didn't actually go as well as I thought it would.
Take flight.
I think that previously I might have had Yelan and Ayaka's ult at the same time on the weakened state. Honestly, optimizing their numbers more, like having their various damage and elemental mastery and such be just higher, would make up that difference. Just, I remember doing 2 or 3 full cycles to take that flower down each time. So having it be down to having it be down to at most 1 cycle is pretty good. See? Bennett. You're still down here somewhere, aren't you? No, you're up here. Bennett, there you are. Right, you need these damn things. These are found in the wild. In Stormterror's Lair, okay. And Statue of the Seven at Windrise. Worth a shot. While we wait for the flower to respawn. You know, actually, no. We are focusing on the event stuff. Okay, yeah, that's just straight up open now. Awesome. And I am in the approximate right place. Country. Sure. Wait, Mona's in Liyue? Huh, wonder why that is. Probably something to do with the 50-year pact, actually.
Finally. I almost fell asleep waiting. As usual, my predictions are correct. You, yes you, come with me.
Have we met you in story yet?
Are you some sort of door-to-door fortune teller? Sorry, but we're not really interested.
You're not from this world, are you?
I'm not entirely sure at this point, actually.
How do you know about that?
How? Because I'm a master of true astrology. If you
What,
have
and
no
the
other
stars looked at
questions,
me and
let's
said,
move
what the
on.
fuck?
Fine. I'll exercise a little patience and explain. I am astrologist Mona Magistus, but considering that it is most rude to misremember names, I allow others to call me Mona. I am on a mission from my master to retrieve a certain box.
You have a
from
master?
Mondstadt. It was part of an agreement she made with a friend 50 years ago, but she isn't as spry as she used to be, so now it's up to me.
Not sure what getting some box back has to do with us. Why do you need us to come along?
Well, that's because I would also like to take on the Guardian of the Box. My master and her friend contended in the mystic arts all their lives without a clear victor. If I triumph here, then I will show myself to be superior to my master.
Not sure that's entirely how that works, and dear God, the jiggle. Moving on.
Well, I want to prove the power and status of astrology, to be precise. Now, from my predictions, I know that my master's friend has left Mondstadt, leaving her successor as the current guardian of
Can you
that
use
box.
names, please?
Like me, that successor must also be one who has surpassed
I'm
their
gonna guess
teacher.
Ningguang and
I must
Ganyu
not
or
be
something like
careless.
that.
But I would prefer to assure my victory in this contest, and upon giving it some thought, you came to mind. The knowledge passed down to me from my master must be passed on in turn. If I were to bring my disciple to meet her, then the lead is already mine, no?
Ah, I'm your
You
fake
are
boyfriend for the day.
Mondstadt's
Got it.
great hero,
I suppose
my equal
girlfriend,
in
as it were.
status. So, come on, you don't actually have to become my disciple. You just need to act the part.
Okay, teach me the
Something in
basics of
it feels
astrology so
right
that I
should
can
you come
answer a
with me to get
question or
that
two.
box. Once I meet that successor and have a chance to exchange knowledge with them, I should be able to read your fate more accurately. Then I will have answers for you, even regarding such distant and foggy matters as gods and kin.
That does seem much faster than searching the land country by country.
As a reminder, the main plot of this game is theoretically that you are looking for your brother. So, being able to answer questions about kin is useful.
A wise decision. That said, I would like to pay a certain place a visit before we go.
Okay, good, they gave me control again.
There is a small inn near Mount Tianheng that never sees a lot of business, even though its food is always great value for the money. The owner has always been good to me, so I'd like to say a farewell before I set off.
By the way, for anyone curious here, here's Mona. This is what she's normally wearing. Yeah, the outfit that they have in the actual cutscene there is her alternate outfit that is made a little bit more conservative because there are 4 characters they did that with all at once. As best I'm aware, to appease Chinese censorship laws or something. I'm not 100% sure on that one, though, so by all means, correct me. I just noticed these things at the end of her pigtails, actually. I'm not used to looking at her at the ends of her hair like that, but... Okay, I guess I'll keep them together, sure. Oh yeah, I see one, don't I? What does that even do? Okay. Whatever, let's get on with the actual mission. Wait, is there a thing here? Is that like a small... Yeah, there are buildings, actually. Okay. I thought that she was going to be talking about, Wangshu up here. Because that's where everything is when it isn't in Liyue Harbor. Well, it halved my travel time, so at least there's that. Hello. Not entirely how I intended that to go, but it works. Okay.
that an inn set up here has no business.
Mona, now you've come at just the right time. Did you see a jade ring while you made your way here?
A jade ring? Can't say I have.
Oh, that's not good. That ring was given to me by my mother, but while my back was turned, it was swallowed up by a slime.
So the mission is to kill slimes. Got it.
That should be no trouble with Mona here. She's really good at astrology.
Absolutely not. Astrology is meant to be used to gain insight into reality and observe destiny itself. It's certainly not for such mundane affairs.
Okay, is this man's destiny to reclaim his ring?
Mona's been good to you?
This is a matter of pride and one's state of mind. If an astrologist thinks that their arts can solve all problems, they will be forsaken by the starry ether. Their divinations will lose the power to guide and will not be able to pierce the fog of the unknown before them. Principles are principles.
Such a powerful ability, and you don't use it to earn a living? What a shame.
Well, I was going to put up 20,000 Mora as compensation.
Mona is suddenly interested.
20,000?
There it is.
Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking that the person who finds that ring must be lucky indeed to be able to earn 20,000 Mora just like that. Yes, of course. Still, the owner's business has had it pretty hard. It must be a truly extraordinary ring to be worth spending this much Mora to find. It wouldn't be right for us to leave like this, so let's help to search for it. There may be other means we can employ besides astrology.
Oh, Paimon knows where this is going.
I know. I'll leave this one to you. This is the first mission I'm giving you as your master.
Since it was swallowed up by a slime, maybe we can use elemental.
Oh my
bits
god,
or
that's why we needed to do that?
to us. You remember the stuff we helped Master Diluc make? And Paimon actually kept a small amount.
Even after explicitly in the text of that story, we used all of it. I have a feeling that they didn't think that part through. It makes sense. A lot of these stories are made months or years after the fact. Let's go with months to make it easy. So they try to have continuity, but it's not necessarily perfect continuity. What the hell is your scarf? I have been wondering that literally since I first saw it. We have an astrologer with us right the hell here off screen, admittedly. Those are clearly supposed to be stars. What is this thing?
Paimon's the very best partner, right?
Seems like you already have a plan.
Yep, we'll be back in a jiffy.
Now, the really cool way to do this would have been
The
if...
elemental bait's really strong. It will attract all the slimes in the area. Even if they're just slimes, they can be dangerous together, so we'd best prepare ourselves.
Paimon, they really can't be. But anyway, it would be really interesting if for these various story quests, especially for the free world quests, maybe it would get super annoying. So this might be the balance of it. But for at least these kinds of quests, have it be like 2 or 3 possible branches based on whether or not you have previously encountered, in this case, Diluc's story quest. That would probably be extremely non-viable on grounds of getting very cumbersome as the story continues, but it's an interesting concept. I would kind of want to workshop that probably. Hi.
Whirling snow.
Yeah, so a ton of slimes is not very difficult. Oh, screw you. Put up a shield. You, go. This is the one that's going to be a bit more difficult. I figured they were going to give me cryo eventually, and it's just the element that I am not set up to deal with at the moment. Right, right. As long as you don't dash, she's on physical damage, not cryo. There we go. That's it.
Found it! This must be the ring! It's so pretty. I'm unsure it's worth a ton
It's
of...
probably worth nothing.
Paimon wasn't having any bad thoughts. Let's bring the ring back to Mr. Zhu.
Like, I would assume that this is going to be something that's near purely sentimental. Nephrite ring? Nephrite. Nephrite. I've heard that word once or twice before, I think. I feel like that's important and valuable. I killed so many things to get this to you. God, Gina's short.
Why hasn't it happened yet?
I think he's like just one little pixel or two taller than Zhongli. Hold on. That looks like it's exactly the same height between them. Like, Yelan has a little bump on her head thanks to her headband, I think that is. Or I guess it might have just been a line of hair that just bumps up a little bit higher. But otherwise, literally the same height as best I can tell. I think Jean's heels are a little bit taller, which would technically make Yelan literally taller than Jean. I'm just doing this for the hell of it. I'm not actually drawing any conclusions there.
That's it. That's the one. I thought it was lost forever.
You actually found it. Not bad. Mr. Zhu, you must take care of such precious things a bit better. You might not be so fortunate next time.
You're absolutely right. How would I have faced my family if I had lost the 253rd ring my mother gave me? No, let me explain. My family owns 3 jade mines, and in order to ensure that I would be able to find myself a good wife, my mother had many jade accessories made as heirlooms. I think there might be over 500 of them.
Then why would you feel the need to set up an inn here?
Well, inheriting the family business too early unavoidably made things boring. Thank you, all the same. Here's the Mora, as agreed. Please take it.
Then I'll take it gladly.
But we did all the work.
A disciple should act like one. How can they steal their master's thunder?
Exactly.
Well, you need to start practicing now. If my rival is as smart as I think they are, they will figure you out in a heartbeat.
Have you not met this rival?
What was that rumbling sound?
Oh, right. You mustn't have eaten in days. I'm very sorry. I forgot that you have no...
That didn't happen. Forget it. Well, I suddenly feel that you have indeed contributed to our good fortune. I say we spend this money on treating you to a fine meal.
That's a great
If we
smug
travel
face.
north, we'll reach the Wongshu Inn. I hear the food there is really good, so let's go try it
Ooh,
out.
just throwing
You
shade
don't
on
have to thank
Zhu.
me. I'm just doing as a good master should.
Did she say she was treating us? Is Paimon hearing things? Let's go after her for good food!
Mona the Destitute. Up to Wongshu. You here? Oh, you're further down than I thought you'd be. Okay. Where are you? Oh, you're... Oh, no, that was those lanterns. God damn it. Mona, why did you spawn this far down? Oh, you're probably at the, outside dining area. Yeah, you're, like, out here. Oh, excuse me for spawning at the top where the cook is. There, found it. There.
Since it's Mona's treat, we can order whatever we want, right?
Of course. I am a most generous master, after all. But only if you can finish it all. Wasting food simply will not do.
Excuse me, what would you like to order?
I don't know which is canonically the most expensive. Let's go with shrimp balls.
These are made using large, succulent shrimp wrapped in crispy fried potatoes. They have an amazing texture.
Suddenly, Kaching joins us.
It's exactly what it says on the label. Abalone made from vegetarian ingredients. It's just as good as the real thing.
Hey Mona, that's like your simple salads.
Though tofu could not be a more ordinary ingredient, it and crab roe are truly a match made in heaven. It's one of our specialties. This is a favorite among our regulars. Bamboo shoots, meat, and ham are cooked together, creating a richly flavored soup. Pour a few spoonfuls into each bowl of rice you eat. You'll never get enough of it.
Oh, okay.
All of them? We only have 3. No, 2.5 people? Isn't that too much food?
That's not how you count it. Besides, Paimon hasn't even ordered yet. Squirrelfish, Juyu chili chicken, and Juri soup, please.
Sure. And is there anything else you'd like to order, ma'am?
I'd just like to ask, how much do the current dishes cost in total?
Around 20,000 mora.
Then, I'll just have some vegetarian noodles, please.
All right. A bowl of vegetarian noodles, was it? Please wait a moment. We'll serve you shortly.
Paimon's been thinking about something since we started eating.
Right, they're introducing Mona, so I shouldn't snark about it too much, but yeah, she does not have money. Ever. Like, the daily commissions that I keep doing, that are currently set to Inazuma, if you set them to Mondstadt, you can actually get a commission that involves Mona. Not involves as in, like, she's helping you fight monsters or something. The commission is that it's like her landlady or something is trying to get her to pay rent. Hi, Dragonspire. Oh yeah, there it is. Totally didn't see that at first. That is how poor this woman is most of the time.
Is it? Because she actually doesn't have money?
I heard that. I said I was treating. How could I be rattled by something as mundane as Mora? An astrologist's mind is set on studying the stars. Being so easily disturbed by such banal matters would hamper my judgment. Especially the act of overly gratifying oneself using Mora. It is both vulgar and dangerous.
Pushes shrimp balls towards Mona.
The dishes we ordered is also part of an astrologist's pride? Paimon doesn't get it. But it feels kind of bad that only we got to feast.
Oh yeah, we're basically master chefs. I keep forgetting about that.
Oh yes, we can do that. Just give us a minute. You don't use more to fulfill your desires, so it's fine as long as you're not buying anything, right? Let's go borrow the kitchen from the innkeeper.
God damn it! No, I'm not using the elevator. I'm using this thing. Yo, Sonny, give me the oven. Smiley, whatever. Okay. I don't care. Wait, candied silk flour. Okay, we're weird to start with. And oh, right, that's on auto. Whoops. What? You gotta cook something with freeload? Do we know this person? Mona? No, she wouldn't shamelessly ask. She would pridefully not ask. God damn it! Oh, holy shit. That fish's head is at least as big as our torso. Then again, that crab could kill a man, I think. Hold on, hold on. Look for the innkeeper and ask to borrow the kitchen. Okay, that was not the innkeeper, that's the cook. Okay. Innkeeper is you, I think. Boss? Sure. You have recipes for me? No. Okay. Look for the... Oh, you're the innkeeper.
Hello.
We'd like to borrow the kitchen here.
Ah, I see. In that case, sure. As long as you've prepared your own ingredients, feel free to use the kitchen. If I may, you must be well versed in the art of cooking, yes? Talented indeed. Actually, I have a small suggestion to make. From your clothes, you're most likely not from around these parts. But since you've come to Liyue, would you like to try making Liyue-style cuisine?
I am
have a
used to
recipe for
it.
golden crab with me. It's a Yue cuisine classic. It's crab meat that's been rolled in flour, deep fried, and then pan-fried together with ginger and garlic. When you finally plate it up, the crab seems to be lying on
That
gold.
sounds so goddamn good.
Golden crab. Golden crab! Golden crab! Then let's get to it. With your skills in the kitchen, this'll be a cinch.
Okay. I guess that's one way to gatekeep the quest. They give you a new recipe, so you literally cannot have already done this. Wait, you said normal or delicious? Yeah. I didn't know that normal was an option. I've never done that, I think. Learned recipe for golden crab. I wish it was just popped up top, but I guess not. Okay, not a problem at all. Flour? Yeah, flour. I was thinking that might be rice, but yeah, mate. Of course it's flour. Duh. Ooh, brain. Flour is the most limiting ingredient, and we can do that plenty. Proficiency is out of 20, though, so it's going to take a while if we're going to do a mastery on it. And it's defense and healing effectiveness. Not the best. Okay, we got suspicious and double product. Hi, Noelle. Let's do 5. And I said that flour is my limiting. Obviously, crab is the limiting ingredient. I didn't mention that because it's such an obvious limiter. Because getting enough crab is always difficult. Because if you go over here, crab row is 4 crab per row. Hi, Mona.
There's no need to spend all that effort on me. I'm not in dire need of food.
Stomach noise
I'm
now.
a little hungry.
Okay.
But it's not a big deal.
What? Oh, that's why. Screw you, I'm giving you the normal stuff.
This aroma is... Wow, it's incredible. Fine. Since my disciple has put in so much time and effort, I must, with great difficulty, accept. Ah, it's delicious. It's the most delicious thing I've eaten recently.
It's the only thing with meat
I
or
mean,
fried ingredients you've
I
eaten
never knew
recently.
that my disciple was this skilled. As your master, I am most comforted.
Like, can we just set up a thing where we give you a plate of food every day or something? Like, Mona, you are near literally starving. please find a way to have a sustainable life.
I see that it's no boast to call them Liyue's delicacies. I suppose it wasn't too much to spend all this mora on. It's nothing. Nothing at all. Now that we've eaten and drank our fill, we should be off. If we travel north from here, we should reach the Stone Gate, and from there we will be within the boundaries of Mondstadt. What deep mystery shall we acquire knowledge of? I'm looking forward to it.
Enjoy your hike. I'm gonna teleport. No. Don't make me do it, game. Fine. At least it's not all the way.
Solidify.
I need to focus on grinding some iron chunks soon. I don't have a ton of them remaining because I keep using them for my Forge 20 of whatever per week quest.
Whew, that was tiring, but we're finally in Mondstadt. The quest to plumb the wondrous depths of knowledge is indeed arduous.
Paimon's not tired.
That's because you float.
Well, it doesn't look like an astrologist is all that amazing either.
That's because you have too many unrealistic fantasies about astrology.
Are you also resting your feet here?
Who are you?
Oh, my brothers and I are all merchants. We just finished doing business in Liyue, and we're preparing to head back to Mondstadt. You look rather tired. The cart we hired will be coming in a while. What say you to coming along for the ride?
So what are the odds of these guys being treasure hoarders?
No need, no need. We're already heading that way anyway.
There's no need. Now shoo, get out of our way.
Huh? Miss, is there something wrong?
Cease your pretensions, bandit.
Hey, it's that thing I
People
guessed.
on the road who appear vulnerable, robbing them blind once they've gotten on the cart, and then taking them to some Archon-forsaken place. Is that your deal?
What are you saying? We came over here to make conversation, and this is how we're rewarded? With insults? If you don't want to get on, don't. Crazy girl.
Well then, shall I tell you now which objects you have on you that are stolen? If you have any quibbles, we can bring people to corroborate what I've said, and all will come to light. If I lose, I'll pay you 20,000 mora. But if I win, then you'll be eating prison rations in Liyue Harbor tonight.
Sounds
How
like you
about
should
it?
not take the deal.
If you're a real legitimate businessman, there's nothing to fear, is there?
You pushed it too far, brat.
My dude, you can just walk
I don't
away.
know how you found out, but as long as we get rid of you, no one will have to know.
Don't fret, it's just a few bandits. You said earlier that there was nothing amazing about astrologists? Well then,
Cutscene,
this is a good
cutscene,
time to show
cutscene.
you what your master can do.
Oh, goddammit.
Shadows of fate.
I was hoping it wasn't gonna be this because it's very obvious to just, or it's very easy to just not use Mona if they give you your base team. Alright, I keep forgetting that when they do this, they give you a supercharged character. Like, I don't know what stats they're working on, but sure as hell ain't normal. 5Q, 2E.
Take flight.
Done.
What did you think?
I think you're
Did that
floating.
satisfy your expectations? Such things are elementary for an astrologist. Lies are worthless before astrology. Destiny and truth are written in the stars. Though it may take more time to garner the specifics, I can read the gist of a situation at a glance.
But you did hit some bumps in the road.
That's because Tivat's stars can only display the fates and truths of this world. Anything related to you becomes like a fog that even I cannot penetrate.
Oh, so you did read the stars and they went, what the fuck?
That's why I must meet that successor. With our knowledge combined, I might be able to gain new insight into your fate.
We know any Liyuean? Do we know any astrologers from Liyue? Not in any kind of playable character, to the best of my knowledge.
Whatever the case, you've got everything to gain from this trip. Alright, I'm rested. Let's get this journey to Mondstadt over with.
If only we had a cart.
I thought you weren't tired.
Yay, creeping up on 56. Oh, hell no. Wow, what a long and arduous journey. Aren't there like the... No, these are snapdragons, aren't they? I thought they were wind asters or whatever they're called over here. I got plenty of snapdragons at this point. None of the fish that I need, because I still only have like R3 catch, I think it is. Do I have R3 or R4? R4. So I need to do a little more fishing to get that up to R5. And then it's good on basically everyone who can use a lance.
Are you ready? Don't shame your master now. We're about to meet that successor.
You really should have taught us, like, at least Astrology 101 along the way, so that we could say anything about the profession we are apparently an apprentice to, assuming the successor asks us ever about anything.
I guess. Wait, no. It won't do if you have no idea at all, even if you are a fake disciple. We have a rule that forbids us from teaching outsiders, but I suppose...
Well, then how do you teach anyone?
My astrology is based on hydromancy, and as the name suggests, I use the reflections in water bodies to observe the true starry sky. Allow me to demonstrate. Watch closely now.
Hold up a second. Okay, that makes sense in terms of, like, the in-world stuff. So, you're an astrologer, but that is not your power exactly, because you have a hydro vision. I can't actually turn the camera at the moment, but it's on her back. We've seen it a lot. So, not necessarily because you have a hydro vision, but kind of it kind of attunes you in that direction. You are then using the power of hydromancy, so the power of the hydro element, in order to read the stars. Okay, so your powers are in hydro, but your expertise is in astrology, making a combat style and general just knowledge base that is technically based in astrology, but channeled through the lens of hydrology. Okay. Theoretically, that means that we could have astrologers that were like geomancers or something. We haven't. I think that she's the only astrologer that we know of. But we could have every element having its own astrology practice.
From the present station and movement of the stars, I see. So that successor is a young, female Knight of Favonius.
Jean? I do like the kind of clockwork stuff that she does. Like where she's literally turning the gears of everything.
Doesn't that sound like Lisa?
Oh, or that. Game?
We will meet her here presently. Well, that's all the information we need. It seems that even basic astrology can't be grasped in one go. Never mind, I'll explain in detail later. She's here.
So, is it Lisa?
Wow, it's you, Miss
Hi, Klee.
Ordinary Knight. And Paimon, too, you're back.
Not gonna lie, probably should have seen that coming.
Successor to great knowledge.
I mean, she sure can explode shit well.
Successor?
That's right. I am the astrologist who has plumbed the depths of the ocean of stars. Surely you have long
My
calculated
god, you
path
have
as
to be
well.
friends with Fischl.
An ocean of stars? What's that? Does it have fish? in
Klee,
it?
do not blow up space!
Fish? play dumb. Is this some kind of game?
I should be the one saying that. I didn't get what you said at all.
But my predictions can't be mistaken. Well, let's make sure. Your mother's name is Alice, isn't it?
That's right.
Uh?
Oh, so you're Mommy's friend. But she's gone very far away.
You have parents?
My readings told me as much. But before she left, she must have imparted her mystical arts to you, surely.
Mystical arts? I don't get it. Mommy only taught me to make jumpy dumpties.
Is that why you do bombs?
Is the friend and rival of Mona's teacher?
Mona, who was your teacher?
Yes. As well versed in astrology as she was, my master knew only astrology. Alice, on the other hand, was skilled in a great many other mystical fields.
Well,
Like
so
demolition,
So
apparently.
If she heard this deep knowledge,
Oh,
she
sorry
might
about
not
that.
have understood.
Yes. It seems
That's
she has
nothing
inherited
useful.
the blood, but not the knowledge. What a miscalculation. There can be no contest like this. Ah, yes. So before Alice left, did she tell you about a 50-year agreement and about a certain box?
Oh, I know this one. So you're here for that box. I'll look. Wait here. Not this one.
Was that a book her mother left her of
This
stuff?
one.
And if her mother was part astrologer, then I guess she could have done that as like
No,
Book
no,
of
it's not
Fortunes or
this one
something.
either. Ah, I remember now. I buried her together with my new treasure at Windrise.
Both of these are very good questions.
Wait for me. I'll be right back.
Klee, don't just run off. Don't you need the things in your pack?
I'll help her pack these things back in. You go after her. Looking at how rash she is, I worry for the box.
Knowing her history, I worry for the box. Hold on, why would I run after her? I can fucking teleport. Klee, there's literally a slime right there. What the fuck, girl? Well, 3 down, about 500 left to go.
We're here. This is it. Let's dig it up.
What? Like, this is a dendro slime, so yes, that's what that's going for, but what is this referring to?
It can't be. I put a sign here. There's no mistake.
Then where's the sign?
Dendro slimes.
We can talk later. Let's take them out first.
Oh, are we quiet? No, we aren't. Okay.
Quietly now. Busted.
Oh, come on.
Whirling snow!
I think this might have been the first time I've ever seen the small dendro slimes.
Found it. It's this box.
What? Well, if the box is there, then where'd the sign go?
Glad it wasn't damaged in the explosions.
What explosions?
Retrieval complete. Let's bring it back.
I have so many questions. You, go. Wait, it was like a company Klee, wasn't it? Well, so much for that. I guess Klee made it back on her own, no problem. Oh, Mona's been reading the book by the
You're
looks of it.
back at last. The wait was
That's
exceedingly
Mona's book, I
long.
guess? Yeah, stars and floating in the air,
I had
probably.
intended to read a book to pass the time, but this one was just some ridiculous diary. Nothing of note in it at all.
Okay, so that is
It
Klee's
dropped from
book.
Klee's backpack, so I thought it might contain some ancient knowledge, but
Bruh!
never mind.
Personal space!
So, did you find the box?
We
Or I suppose
did.
personal
It's
privacy.
in perfect shape.
That's wonderful. Wait a moment. Why isn't it locked? And why is it empty?
Huh?
Well, it's because I borrowed this box to store my treasures.
Borrowed?
But since you're here for the box, I took all my treasures out. That's why it's empty.
You used it to store your things? Then where are the original contents of the box? That's what I want.
Oh, you want the thing that used to be in the box? You should have said so.
Okay, I could believe a kid saying
I
that.
haven't broken it. Have you?
No, it's not broken at all. It's the book in your hand.
What? This. So this book, this diary, is that Hag's? It's her diary from 50 years ago? The thing she wanted back after 50 years was the dark history of her youth? I'm finished. No wonder that old woman said I should not look at it no matter what, or she'd rip me to shreds.
This actress is having fun with this. I do like the performance.
Trouble? It was you who said you wanted the box. You didn't say anything about the thing inside. I don't know anything. I'm leaving. Bye.
Well, if you don't say anything, your master won't find out, will she?
Impossible. Astrology can see through all lies. You've seen it yourself.
Well, then just be honest and say you didn't know at the time.
After having spent all my mora to come to Mondstadt, not only have I gained no knowledge, but now I can't return.
Are you from Liyue?
Come to this.
I could have sworn you're from Mondstadt.
So sad. Maybe you could forget everything in that book and then go back.
That's too difficult. And even if I wanted to stay in Mondstadt, it would be yes. I mean, no. You really have no way with words.
Well, then you'll just have to go back and face your master.
Stop talking about it. I guess I'll just have to stay in Mondstadt temporarily. Once that old crone's reached the end of her days, I'll be free.
This is the start of her living here? That is not how I expected that to go, I'll be honest.
But what will I do about my astrology research? No, wait, I don't even have a place to stay.
It's okay, there are free mushrooms on half the buildings.
We can go ask Catherine at the Adventurers Guild. Let's see if she can
But
help.
that's all the way in Liyue.
The Adventurers Guild? Ah, right. You can do commissions for them in exchange for... Well, you know what I mean, don't you? Oh, thanks. Never mind, it's nothing.
I didn't actually realize that was the start of her story here. Go. Damn it. If you want to be able to get those birds, then it requires Aloy or, like, Sayu, maybe? It's a very select group.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. I see. I understand the situation. There is a magic laboratory in Mondstadt that has been sealed by some unknown person.
Sucrose?
Although we have a few specialists who could break the seal, they all have their own labs and aren't that interested in the matter. I believe that if the astrologist you mentioned can break the seal, the owner of that house wouldn't mind if she stayed there.
I'm gonna call bullshit on that. If you're telling me that a researcher could open up a new lab, they absolutely would. It doesn't matter that they have a lab already. That would give them more space to do all their shit, to own 2 labs. They would do it. And if it was too expensive, they would lease out the second lab to someone else.
All right. Then allow me to tell you where the house is.
It's the one with the hydro seal on it. The house I've never had to go to from ground level. There it is. Nope. Okay.
The person who placed this seal is by no means simple. Breaking this seal by force is nigh on impossible. Interesting. I suppose it's worth using my astrology on. Let me see.
Did her master seal this?
And then you... All right, it's open.
Holy moly, that's amazing! Now we just need to go back to Catherine and you'll be able to stay here.
No need, no need. You have my utmost thanks.
You are?
Oh, I'm Goth, the owner of this house. I passed by the Adventurers Guild a while back, and Catherine told me about the matter. I never thought this troublesome seal would be dispelled so quickly.
Does that mean I can stay here?
Of course, of course. The facilities inside were just being left there anyway. I would be glad to have someone make use of them. To express my thanks, I shall rent this building to you at the lowest possible price.
Rent? I didn't hear anything about rent, and I helped out too.
Well, yes, of course, I understand. I am most thankful to you for that. So rest assured that I will give you the best rates.
I mean...
Paimon thinks Mona's misunderstood something, but...
I guess I don't have any other choice. I'll rent this place.
Great! Then we are agreed. I will go prepare the documentation. Please wait here.
Thanks for your help. Also, well, I'm very sorry, but I won't be able to do what I agreed to help you with just yet. Without the necessary tools and without new knowledge, it will take me some time to see your destiny clearly. But I promise that I'll do a reading for you first thing once I'm ready. Yes, I don't really know what to do, but I'll do my best. I wish you both safe travels. As for me, I need to think of the future as well.
Specifically, you need to think of next month's rent.
How is she gonna make a living if she doesn't use astrology to make money?
Oh, I've seen plenty of fan-made content explaining that.
Once in a while. It would really be bad if she fainted from hunger in there.
Okay, and that's that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take my approximately per hour stretch break. I'll be back in a few minutes and we'll check to see if I can start up the summer quest line or not. And if not, what we need to do to start it. Back in a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. Let me take a sip of tea really quickly. And take it back into the game. Okay. Stand up. We got it unlocked. Cool. So, before we do that... 7 more and 60... Or, that, wait, how much? 50, 60, 70 resin. Okay. We got that. We got that so far. We're not going to complete ley lines in the next day. These I'm going to probably do off stream just because whatever. Alright, trying a teapot. Forgot about that. I have 3 at the ready at the moment. You know what? Sure. Sure. B. You. Go. No. Go. Because I can use the potions of adeptal speed or whatever it is to speed this up and get those furnishings done. Because we'll have 6 done now with this set.
We have put in...
Yep. So then I need 4 more. And if you're wondering what I just made... Yeah, so I just got a ton of new recipes or whatever these are. Blueprints. Because I just spent a lot of realm currency buying a hell of a lot of them. Okay, I need to learn all these. Hold on. Okay, that does work. Time to get myself RSI, I think it is. Or repetitive stress injury, yeah, RSI. I did not get even close to the end of the list, by the way. Just clearing out all the new notifications, because these blue symbols are the big thing that I'm looking for, because those are the things that help get my trust rank up when I build them. So it basically lets me double dip on what I'm doing. Okay, I have a lot of bamboos. That's a really good one for me to get. Yeah, sure, a bed. And got plenty for that. Cool. That was easier to choose than I thought it would be. And technically, it takes them 14 hours to finish up. So I could come back tomorrow and still get another set without using the potions. So that does work. Okay, cool. As long as I remember that that is a thing I can do.
If you ever...
Yeah, shut up. Okay, now then, over to here. This will let me mine some stuff pretty easily. Wrong side of the mountain. Correct side of the mountain.
Gather.
There's another 3 right there.
Stabilize.
I had to grind core lapis when I was raising Zhongli, so I got real used to this path. I think that might be 10 though. Yep. So now resin is the only thing. Let's see, we have the bosses but not the ley line, so let's just go ahead and do Pyroflower. Ayaka and Yelan ults are both active. In fact, everyone's ult is active. So fight the flower once, then do a quick check of what I can do. Then get to the first like half an hour-ish of the event to round things out for the evening.
Solidify.
Gotcha. Take flight.
Wait, slam down again. That's going to be really good for me.
Busted. Game's up.
I got impatient. think that also... you. Oh, yeah, there we go. I tried to get Yelan back in there to do more Hydro damage while Ayaka's ult was still going, because I think that that does extra damage. Okay, so we got 40, well, technically more like 50 remaining. So let's go over to... Oh, achievements. Yeah, I got that one thing for getting a lot of Stranded Teapot stuff, I think. Yeah, learn 128, or 120 blueprints. Not the handbook. Wait, what was the guide? Okay. Events. Go. Navigate. Oh, it's in Mondstadt for once. Oh, it's probably just talk to Catherine. You know what, since I do have all this stuff now, let's go ahead and just collect. So I have these 3, plus this one. A little bit under 6,000. Can I get 3,000 by the end of tomorrow? Let's put this as a maybe. No. Yes, yes, yes. That's 900, 10, 11, 12, 1260. I can get this, so that'd be 1260 to 16, 1310, I think that is. Plus another set of dailies, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600. So that's like on the order of 2,500 or so. Definitely yes. This plus 2,500 is close enough to the weekly maximum that I'm not going to stress it too much. And I can add in 1 or 2 fragile resins to get this up to 1,200 pretty easily. Okay, cool. So I can get at least close to the weekly maximum. And as determined previously, you have like an extra week and a half or something that if you're doing everything optimally and getting the weekly maximum, it's a dead week and a half. So I can use all that extra time to get up to the same equivalent.
Ah, Traveler. It so happens that a friend of yours asked me to pass on a message when I saw you.
Someone left a message for us? Huh, who could it be?
My beloved retainer. Have you noticed that
Ah,
silver
Fischl.
thread of which fate is woven, now twisting and twining itself around you? The Aug der Verurteilung does Großen Kaleido Phantasmus will be watching you.
Even Catherine can't.
Apologies. This message is unusually difficult to recite. Would you like to hear more?
Definitely sounds like Fischl's note. What should we do?
We'll be watching you as you step into the glorious castle of the Immer Nachreich. Come to me at once. Swear an oath to me in my blessed name, and we shall journey together to the depths of the world. Anyway, to summarize, Miss Fischl asked me to ask you to go to the plaza in front of the cathedral. Please meet her there when you have the time. She said that she will be waiting for you.
Oh, I have little doubt that that's not what she said.
Mystifying message for such a plain and simple request. Well, if Fischl's expecting us, then let's not keep her waiting. Let's head towards the cathedral plaza.
Have I met Fischl in this game yet? Because I feel like I haven't. Surely she came up once at some point. Game, want to give me something to work off of? Hey, Fischl, can you be insane at me for like 2 minutes? Hi, Mona.
There she is! And Mona, too!
Oh, welcome, welcome, most loyal attendants of the Prinzessin.
No, okay, I have not met her before. So, Catherine just had a letter from a complete stranger. That is what that scene was. They did not account for you having not met Fischl before this point. I, Fischl, Prinzessin der... Oh, fuck, this is gonna be difficult to read. Prinzessin der Vertelung, I keep forgetting how to pronounce that, have descended upon this realm from mine Immenatreich, as decreed by destined doom. Assume that I'm saying all of these words wrong, by the way. Each and every day, mine familiar Oz and I observe every weft and weave of fate. Apologies, Miss Fischl of the Adventurers Guild can be hard to understand sometimes. I would like to remind you on behalf of the Guild that the official dictionary is there for you should you fail to comprehend her words. You may also ask her companion, Mr. Oz, for help. Overall, however, Miss Fischl is a most trustworthy investigator. I hope that you will work well together. Presumably that's from Catherine? Also, there's literally an official dictionary. That's actually really funny. So, are we literally going to her home plane or whatever this is? Because this intro is not connected to this event. This is just what pops up the first time you meet her. And we heard this name from Catherine 2 minutes ago. Immernachtreich. Nacht is night. I know that much. And Reicht is like... Or Reich. Is like, is that like equivalent of an era or something? I only know it from, let's go with World War II history, with the Third Reich. And I'm not going to use any other words there, that might get me demonetized.
Which one is it, retainer or attendant? Make up your mind.
My apologies. Mein Fräulein tends to use exaggerated expressions when she's in good spirits.
Hey, Fischl! You were looking for us, right? Sounds like the fun started without us. What's got you in such a good mood?
And so, the whisper of eternal night summons you back to my side. Splendid. What a blessed reunion. A boon from beyond the eventide. Come, partake of this joy with me, my subjects.
Traveler, Paimon, it's a pleasure to see you again. Mein Fräulein and I extend to you our most sincere greetings.
Paimon wants to say a proper hello too, but Paimon has no idea how to, partake.
Oh, Eula!
A normal person in this situation would simply say, "Hi, traveler, how have you been?"
Yeah, but I'm talking to you too. Yes, Mona, you're included in that.
The traveler and I are like intertwined stars in the vast galaxy. You of all people should very well know the fate foretold by this meeting.
Dear God, this is going to be the most ridiculously over-the-top conversation. As a reminder, the banner for this event also has, Jinying? Not... The rock and roll star! Like, she goes along with everything, but, not exactly the most subtle character.
Precisely. Lady Magistus, please refrain from such unimaginative utterances.
Lady
It's her last name! Even if you hadn't just done her story quest an hour ago, that's... Okay, it sounds like a title, admittedly, but it is her last name. Supposedly. I actually don't know if that is her family name or she gave that to herself. She totally gave it to herself, didn't she?
Lady Magistus has long since become a citizen of the Immenachreich. She has been serving as court archmage under one's command for some time now.
How did you get roped into
That's
this?
my surname. Don't mind that. This is so embarrassing. You're here because Fischl asked Catherine to ask you to come, right?
Indeed so, my archmage. Did even this appear in thy divination? Why, your powers are truly dangerous.
Ah, Mona found someone who compliments her. Okay.
No, of course not. You told me yourself that you'd left a message with Catherine.
Oh, never mind.
Excuse me. Anyway, in my case, she practically beat the door down to get me to come along. Whatever she says, please don't be too astonished.
It's Fischl.
Don't worry. We've been around the block. You can't phase us.
Oh, faithful servants, one's homeland, the Reich, which bears the darkest of all fates, draws near to this world once more. Stand with me in anticipation, for the glory of our kingdom is nigh.
Wait, what?
Indeed. Only one's most faithful envoys are fortunate enough to be privy to this great revelation. The Reich is near Mondstadt.
Honestly, that's probably the most responsible answer.
No, please. That will be most unnecessary.
I know it sounds absurd, but there's actually something behind this, I promise. Basically, what Fischl means is...
Lady Magistus!
What the Prinzessin der Vertelung, or whatever the hell.
Look at me, a genius astrologist forced into a juvenile role-playing game. The truth is that yesterday, Her Highness encountered the Spark Knight Klee outside of the city. Both being of great fame, they recognized one another instantly and began to converse. It was already getting dark, so, in that spirit of great compassion and care for which she is known, Her Highness personally accompanied Klee back to Mondstadt.
Is Fischl technically a Knight of Favonius?
Her Highness relayed to Klee the story of her origins. Upon hearing the tragic tale of the fall of Her Highness's homeworld, the tender-hearted Spark Knight inquired, with tears welling up in her eyes.
Oh no! Is the Reich really gone? Won't it grow back?
Oh, mortal, your sovereign's heart is touched by thy sincerity and sympathy. But nay, the Reich is an everlasting realm, and one day, it shall make its reappearance.
Really? So how do we make your homeland grow back?
I love that Oz is just
please
going
tell
along
me.
with this.
Please, please.
Since you inquire so earnestly, give unto me a tranquil haven, promise me eternal admiration, lend me both time and wind, and one shall revive one's homeworld.
Could you cut the reenactment and just get to the point?
Oh no, by all means, let them. At least they're in their own world.
In short, Klee gave Fischl an island to serve as the promised land.
I'm sorry, what?
Reich will appear. I didn't believe it either at first, but then I saw this letter.
How loaded was Klee's mom? Mysterious letter. Esteemed Prinzessin of the Reich, I am a witch who travels amidst the mountains and rivers of Tevat. Oh my god, it is... What was her name? Anna? Starts with an A and it's like 2 or 3 syllables. I write to you, having heard from my young daughter that your kingdom has fallen... Oh, Jesus Christ, lady. Fallen, and that you are searching for a way to restore it. Amid the seas, under a far-flung sky, may the Golden Apple Archipelago be found. This is actually, to the best of my understanding, the location that they had in the first summer event last year. I had not yet started playing the game yet, so I missed it entirely, but I remember that people really liked this name and wished that it was a permanent inclusion. If this masterless land can assist in the restoration of your highness's realm, that would be most wonderful. Lady, when your, I don't know, 6-year-old or something daughter... How the fuck old is Cleveland? Let's go with 10. When your 10-year-old daughter tells you that a stranger needs help, maybe, like, send the letter saying that Jean or Kaya or someone should look into it. Like, don't make that final decision based on your daughter's request. Make it based on your daughter's guardian's recommendation. That is a much safer way to go about things. That is so obviously not the point, though.
Providence has gifted Main Fräulein with an excellent opportunity. Esteemed traveler, as Main Fräulein's cherished retainer, you deserve to bear witness to this grand moment with us.
This island looks kind of familiar.
Oh, did we forget the archipelago after last time? Again, I hadn't been playing it yet, so I don't know how that resolved.
Traveler, curtail thy umming and awing at once. The throne of the Immonocreich calls for me. Come, be my blade, clear the way, and witness what is to come.
I think she just wants to invite you along to the island with her. That being said, I have a feeling that I'll be better off not performing any divination where that island's concerned.
Huh? Why not?
Klee is involved in this, which means her mother is probably involved, which means that old hag is involved. Thanks, but no thanks.
You, who have traveled to the farthest reaches of the world, fathom the celestial path of stardust in the palm of your hand, and witness raindrops converge and become one with the undercurrent of destiny. You, yes, you...
must chart the course that leads the way to the land promised to main Fräulein by fate.
Oh,
Find it.
we shall
Got
go the way
it.
there.
By the way, I literally just realized that I don't think I ever turned up the volume on the game, because I normally play it at like 4 out of 10 max volume, just that's balanced against a YouTube video or something. So this entire stream has probably been really quiet on the game's end. My apologies for that. I'm going to go ahead and not change that for the remaining 15 minutes of the stream, because that seems really not worth it. So just going to kind of keep with that so that it's a consistent issue for this stream that I can then try to remember for next time we play Genshin on stream.
Since thou asketh for our help, Paimon can telleth you that we are good friends with the Spark Knight Klee, the Guides of Destiny. Come on, just play along.
Very well. I am the one whose hath traveled here from beyond the stars.
Behold, the Watcher, the Guide, the Weaver of Dreams, the Traveler.
We will out-extra you, no matter how hard you try. We have numbers. Oh god, it goes for another 30 minutes.
To sum up, Traveler, since you say you know the way, we'll let you take us to the island. I mean, the Promised Land. Oh, good, fine, done. Right now, Lady Magistus needs to go home to pack her things and catch up on some sleep. Your Highness, your other distinguished selves, let's meet at the city gate at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Very well. Then it is settled. One blesses you with an undisturbed slumber, Lady Magistus. You too, Traveler.
Main Fräulein means to say, good night. See you all tomorrow.
No, that was understood, Oz, don't worry.
Good night.
It's like 2.
Paimon's exhausted. You all have proper rules. How come Paimon has to be a clock on the wall in the royal palace?
Hey, at least you don't have a roll then.
It's 12 o'clock sharp in the Immonocreich. Anyway, since those islands are a pretty mind-blowing place, why don't we get some people with mind-boggling ideas to help us out? Kaya's mind works in mysterious ways. But no one in Mondstadt has ideas that boggle the mind quite like a certain somebody who's definitely going to be in the tavern at this hour. Come on, let's go rope him into helping us.
Hold on, let me check out that event banner again. Okay, I thought it was Kazuha. He is technically Liyue, isn't he? And you're Inazuman. Who are we going to the tavern to find? You know, it makes a good aesthetic, but I just realized how terrible of an idea that is. Like, if you're building a windmill, you really don't want stuff that's right in front of it that blocks the wind. Kinda defeats the purpose. Enter the tavern at something like 2 p.m., sure.
We're here, Tone Deaf
Oh, hi, Venti. Oh, okay, that's how they join in.
What are they doing in Mondstadt?
Well, look at that. You're really here. Come on, take a seat and join our delightful conversation.
God, been forever since I've heard his voice.
Speak of the devil. We were literally just
Jean
talking
Yan,
about you.
okay.
Truly a curious coincidence.
Kazuha? Shinyan? What are you doing here in a Mondstadt tavern? And how'd you end up having to share a table with the Tone Deaf Bard?
Tone Deaf Bard? Now that's a fun stage name.
Yeah, it makes sense that she'd really get along with Venti, actually, since they're both, like, professionally musicians.
Rock and roll singer, or we could perform a duet. So, you all know each other. My newfound friends are my old friends' friends from afar. How fantastic. Oh, this is a rare opportunity indeed. Oh, we should form a poetry club and call it, the Free Poet Society, or something like that. Yeah, I felt like getting out and finding some new inspiration for my songwriting. Kazuha felt like going on a trip too, so we figured we'd travel together. Last month, Beto held a big booze-filled party called the Drink Till You Sink Championship, and she put me in charge of the music. And that's where I met Kazuha.
Yeah, that tracks.
Although Shinyen can come across as unruly at times, her musical understanding is highly nuanced and original. Safe to say, our shared appreciation for music struck a chord in us both.
Oh, you can say that again. In Kazuha's hands, even a leaf becomes an instrument. That makes him an expert among my friends. Starting from Liyue, we passed through Stone Gate and kept going till we came into Mondstadt. Then along the way, we saw this really awesome manor. It was something else.
Oh yeah, we know the one. Our friend owns that.
That's not the Dawn Winery, is it?
Really? Y'all sure have a lot of friends. Well, whoever it is that lives in that fine place must be really loving life, huh?
Guess so.
Similar souls tend to attract each other. Traveler in Paimon, you must have exceptional taste, just like that friend of yours.
Wow, you're too nice. Unlike some people who only ever seem to poke fun at Paimon. Ahem.
By the way, do you know anything about the Iridescence tour? It's supposed to be huge. Rumor has it that all 7 nations of Teyvat are gonna be involved.
Shit, I could totally believe that's actually an event that's gonna come up eventually. Like, as a reminder, they are really proud of the music they put into these games, so having all of the musical characters come together for what is effectively a global concert tour, yeah, I could absolutely see them doing that.
Well, so far it's mostly just empty promises. Anyway, it's supposed to be a music festival. The organizer really did a number on me last time. They canceled on me. But I hear that they're still active. I'd love to give the festival another shot, but wouldn't you know it, the plans fell through again. How can they mess up this bad twice in a row? Music is all about inspiration. Maybe the organizers canceled the show because theirs dried up. But fear not, weary travelers, for your journey was not in vain. It has, after all, brought you here, to me, to the Temple of Music. Your Temple of Music must have more than just good tunes. You're a bard, ain't ya? A song's gotta have a good story or it doesn't make the cut, right? Exactly. You understand the meaning of being a bard so well. To express my gratitude, I will even share one of these stories with you. Oh, you're a funny fella. Are all bards like you?
I've met many bards during my travels, but none of them are as entertaining as you.
I'm sure it all comes down to the richness of my imagination and, by extension, the poverty of theirs. And on that note, here is a fantastical tale that is sure to delight you all. Legends tell of an emerald isle in the middle of the ocean. There, the Dodo King and his people live a blissful existence. When a Dodoko is born, it dives into the water. Some learn to swim. Others are carried away by the waves, all the way to Mondstadt, where they befriend the children there. One Dodoko made a new friend in Mondstadt, the little Spark Knight. But the Dodo King did not approve. He demanded that the little knight come to the island and prove herself to him. So the little knight, together with her most important friend in the world, braved the wind and waves, finally reaching the middle of the ocean. But Dodo King was not there. Dodo King had lied. There was no trial by fire or interrogation. The little knight's mother, who was a mage, had built an entire summer city there as a gift to her daughter, along with this message. Summer is the season of love. It is the time for freedom and fun. So everyone, please sing, dance, and enjoy yourselves here. The end.
How interesting. I now have the urge to visit that island myself. This is the thing about traveling. You can't plan ahead. Better to leave when the mood takes you and go where the heart leads.
I'm glad you liked it. Well, there's wine on the table, and I have stories to tell. Seems like fate is feeling kind today.
Here's to music. Come on, traveler.
Don't worry, if you don't like wine, there's juice as well.
Is there liquor?
Yes, I'll have a glass of juice. This one. I like the color.
Oh no! Kazuha!
Uh-oh, this fella's drunk. But, wasn't he drinking fruit juice?
More, please.
Oops, I think I accidentally placed some fruity cocktails out there. My bad.
How strong?
Anyway, guess it's time to talk about business after all that drinking. You came here because you need my help, I presume?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. We didn't come here to drink.
I guess you're also preparing to leave? Assumedly out the tavern. Let's check upstairs first, though, because it's moving around a lot. Oh, I guessed right. Cool.
Look where we are. Yup, I can sense that you're about to tell me something very interesting. Klee gave a special gift from her mother to an adventurer friend? Oh, she's such a kind-hearted child. As I'm sure you've already guessed, that letter is most definitely written by Alice.
Can you please tell me more about her?
Yeah, that's so.
Speaking of, guess which two people I ran into on my way to the tavern today?
Master Jean? Or Lisa?
A mother and daughter, both with long elf ears and the most amazingly adorable
Oh, Alice was in the city?
Alice and Klee?
Ding, ding, ding! Correct answer!
Can we meet Alice?
Taking her teeny tiny night on a vacation, and I happened to run into them. As a friendly greeting, the mysterious woman gave me a gift.
Was it an island?
She also said that if I meet any fun friends, I should share this gift with them. So now it's yours to keep.
Was it an island?
It's a bomb!
Oh, god damn it.
Minus the fuse, so don't worry, it's not going to explode. Come on, take it. This way we can talk to each other just like this, even when we're apart.
What? So is it a bomb or is it a communicator? Because I really feel like those two things don't coexist well.
It's called a Dodo communication device, and it allows people to stay in touch over vast distances. However, you can't just use it anytime you want, and there's also a limit on the number of times you can use it. That's why it's currently only available to a certain select few. I heard that the inspiration for this comes from another world. Alice is always full of surprises. She and Klee asked me to tell you. Please take this with you when you depart for the island. No, wait, the Promised Land with your friends. And have fun. Don't worry about how to get there. The organizers of this vacation have made arrangements. Turn right after you exit the city gates, and you'll see something that will make you very happy.
A portal?
Sounds like the two of you are in cahoots over this.
So does Alice get that this is just ridiculous and wants people to have fun?
Traveler, you're my friend. And as your friend, I just want to give you something that'll make you happy. How can you think this of me?
Fair enough. The tone-deaf bard does like to joke around, but he's still one of our best friends. Besides, a vacation sounds great! Actually, Kazuha and Shinyan seemed pretty interested in coming on this trip too. Let's ask them if they want to join us.
Ah, you're back. Poor Kazuha's still out for the count. Seems like he can't handle alcohol so well.
Shinyan, do you want to come to the islands with us?
Adventure. Can't.
Huh? He doesn't want to go anymore. He seemed really interested just a moment ago.
Can't miss the adventure.
Ah, Kazuha might act mature, but deep down he's just another youngster eager for new experiences. That must be why he didn't think anything of the fruit juice earlier.
Well, all the more reason for you to join the island trip. You know, a lot of people have praised the beautiful scenery there. Even bards.
Okay, sounds like a plan. How do we get there?
Portal?
Someone's got it covered, apparently. There'll be a few others joining us on this trip, and we're meeting at the city gate tomorrow morning. We'll wait for you.
So is there a reason why Venti isn't on the banner?
Traveler?
Oh, yeah. They don't know official yet, do they?
To be fair, neither did I.
So, here's the deal. There's a princess from a faraway land and her retinue, who are also coming on this trip.
Huh?
Jinyan, that is hardly the weirdest thing you've heard.
Paimon, don't get me wrong. I'm just asking to make sure. But from the way you're plugging this trip so hard, did the Iridescence Tour folks put you up to this? After all, canceling the Iridescence Tour after people already made the trip, that's kind of the same thing as tricking people into going traveling, ain't it?
Ugh! Why won't anyone believe Paimon?
Don't worry about that for now. You'll all have the chance to get acquainted with each other tomorrow morning. Whether you're a princess, a retainer, a talking raven, a samurai, or a musician, you're all VIP guests of the island on your summer vacation. And that's what counts, right?
I'm sure looking forward to it.
I'll have to pass. I have some work to take care of.
You serious? The tone-deaf bard actually has plans to do some work?
I promised a young lady with cat ears and a cat tail that I'd sing at her tavern to boost business and beat the competition.
Guess that's
Yes,
Diona.
the competition being this place, which has six-fingered Jose.
Aren't you allergic to cats?
Yup, I can always sing on their roof. She told me that as long as their sales surpass their competitor, there's a whole month's worth of wine in it
Oh
for me.
god, she's gonna go out of
Oh,
employment.
what a fine employment opportunity, virtually tailor-made for me. So have fun, and don't worry about me. I feel like this summer is going to be a very interesting one.
Even if you are a close friend.
Okay, so... Oh, god damn it. Shut up, Jose. So we are actually basically at time here. So I'm kind of two minds, because I can just stop in front of the portal, or I can show off, like, the first little bit of the actual event. I was genuinely expecting there to be a portal. What the hell? Oh, between 8 and 10? Yeah. The time actually mattered for once. Tell you what, I will enter the portal or whatever equivalent and show off whatever the area is, and the first opportunity I get to exit the game after going through the portal or starting the event, whatever it is, that is where I will cut the stream. That way I don't blue ball you quite that hard. They said 9, so let's just aim for 9.
Today is the day of one's reckoning with fate, as foretold by the night sky. Humiliation suffered in the past, the shame we have carried all these years. One bids you adieu, for today it is time for retribution.
Eula in the background. Did someone say retribution?
May be so bold. That final phrase did not sound like one of your own.
Of course it wasn't. I just overheard it from
Oh my god, it is a Eula reference. I think.
I mean, thy princessin is merely drawing on the wisest and courageous sayings she has heard in the land to signify the importance of this day.
Let me see. Huh. It really is someone else's catchphrase.
The stars told you that?
Wow, you're here early.
Hi. Who have you brought with you?
Oh, allow Paimon to introduce to you a fabled wandering swordsman of Inazuma and an enchanting musical talent of Liyue.
Hey, I'm Xinyan from Liyue. I like rock and roll, sunny days, and good times. You must be the princess Paimon told us about. You sure do look the part. I hear you're from a faraway land. It's an honor to be in the company of dignitaries. And this lady over here, my family tells me that only the wisest scholars wear pointed hats like this one. Guess that applies to you too?
My god, she's the perfect match.
She can stay. Xinyan, your gaze pierces the dark veil of night to arrive at the truth beyond. I am in need of one such as yourself. Very well. You shall be one's musician laureate.
She's trying to say thanks. You say all the right things. And the same goes for me too. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Mona, an astrologist.
Oh, well, it's nice to meet you too.
Mona is amazing. She can find out everything about you by divination.
A princess, an astrologist, and an articulate raven retainer. In the company of giants, my humble self hardly deserves mention. I am Kaida Harakazuha from Inazuma. It is an honor to meet you all.
What ho, Kazuha? Divulge thy epithets and thy vocation.
Oh, Main Fräulein would like to know where you work and what your field of expertise is.
I'm afraid I'm just another wanderer.
he really that powerful?
Oh, does Fischl have a not hyped up ridiculous voice?
Huh? Oh my. Hi, Kazuha. I'm absolutely delighted to meet a great sword master like you. Could we ask you to be our guard while we're on the island?
One hereby declares you Captain of the Royal Guard of the Immonokreich.
For even Lady Magistus to praise your skills, you are surely one of rare talent.
How long have you spent around Mona? Because that is likely accurate, but how do you know that?
Okay, Lady
It's not a difficult
Lady
name.
What?
Magistress, right?
Call me Mona. Stop calling me that weird name.
It's your surname.
We found out how to get to the promised land.
Yeah, Magistus is not difficult to say.
Come on, everyone. Follow Paimon.
The guy crossed the bridge. Hi, what? That? Oh, that's definitely Klee and or Alice's creation, because what the hell?
Look, everyone. Here's our vehicle.
Somehow, I suddenly don't feel like going anymore.
Suddenly, I'm getting flashbacks to Super Mario Sunshine.
Unique little thing. Looks kind of like Guoba, doesn't it?
Correct, traveler.
Guoba. Is he the magical creature at Wanmin Restaurant? Now that you mention it, it does look quite similar.
Not that much.
Even Paimon isn't so sure this can take us to the island after all.
I see. Only by meeting the lowliest of ends can we arrive at the Immonokreich born anew.
Fischl, that's called copium.
Behold, the doorway cloven by thundering retribution. By such means as I once descended into this realm to bring retribution, do I now venture into the next. Come, Oz, lead the way.
I will enter first. Mein Fräulein need not worry.
Sure, let's send the first one to go in should be the one that
And now he's gone!
can't die.
This truly is the path of retribution that leads to the Promised Land.
Maybe I should just do a quick reading for safety.
Yes.
Lady Magistus, it's fine. This is Alice's creation. It's totally safe. Spare yourself the trouble. Just come with us.
All right, I completely forgot. All right.
How do you even enter it? That looks like a solid wall. Is that supposed to be an internal cavity? I guess it's called the Dodo Fortress. Sure.
It's so dark in here. Can someone turn on a light? Ugh. Hey, quit pushing.
Come on now. Let's all try and stay. Ow! Fischl, you're treading on my hair.
I thought it was a snake.
We're flying!
Everyone, be careful.
Can you please animate this? No? Just effectively teleported? Okay.
We finally landed. What was that all about?
Ah, no, I didn't get to see it. So is that the same one, or did they build another one that goes here to bring you back?
And a pleasant scent blows on the breeze.
Sorry, music cut out there for a moment.
Yep. Paimon's feeling way better already now that we can see the ocean.
An ocean of life. and a land filled with flora. Mein Fräulein, we have finally arrived at the Promised Land, whence we shall revive the Immunachreich.
Oh, faithful retainers, this is the blessed paradise that one has been searching for. Here is where we shall witness the culmination of all things. I, who command the darkness, shall lead you to yonder gate of dreams. Shall lead you to yonder gate of dreams.
Your Archmage Magistus thanks you for your kindness, Your Highness. In this moment, I offer my blessings to the Immunachreich.
There, now all of you can do that in the future instead of me.
Oh, don't ask. Just follow my lead.
Oh, right. Praise be to the Prinzessin, who has led us here to this sacred place.
My sincere gratitude to you for inviting me to join you on this trip, Your Highness.
Your happiness gladdens one's heart. How it delights me to bring us all together here at this most monumentally fateful of moments. Now, as I take my first step on this pilgrimage, I shall perceive this ocean of life with my own earthly vessel. After all, this is where my soul
You have a
belongs.
swimsuit?
On the contrary, Lady Magistus, blessed as you are with the great power of Hydro, one yet finds too many impurities in thy soul.
Mein Fräulein means Lady Magistus is perhaps not the most talented swimmer.
Oh, official? That's enough. I'm happy enough to join in with the play acting without complaining, but how dare you ridicule my genius? Think you can swim better than me? I'll bring you to your knees, young lady.
How old are either of you supposed to be?
Steel yourself, Mein Fräulein.
Oh yeah! Swimming race! Whoever comes in last is a rotten egg!
Challenge accepted. Heed my words, lowly Lady Magistus. You shall pay for your foolishness for as long as you live.
Ridiculous. I've never lost a single swimming race in my life. Bring it on. First one to run to the beach wins.
Are they serious? Running? I thought they were gonna swim.
Same. What the hell happened in the middle there? I was really expecting when one of them, whichever was again, said first one to the beach. I thought they meant like swimming across to the beach or something.
I take it you have no present plans. I want to start by surveying the area first. Xinyan, are you coming?
Seems like everyone's got things to do. I'll stay here and hold down the fort for now. Mona and Fischl have gone swimming, and someone's
Kind
got to
of.
set up camp. Don't worry, I got this. You're gonna take a look around, right? Well, make sure you let me know if there are any good views.
Thanks, will do!
Okay. And that will do it for the stream. We finally made it to the actual event. I did think that it was going to take, like, anywhere between half an hour and, like, 8 hours of swimming race that must have a result today. Okay. Why the hell is that there? Whatever. Thank you very much for joining me on the live stream today. If this hasn't ruined your life, then go ahead and do that YouTube stuff you've heard a million times. I hope you have a wonderful remainder of your day. And I hope to see you tomorrow when I will be doing the weekly anime watch-along. We are currently on week 2, although there was like a interstitial week 1 where I caught up on episode 2 of Lycoris Recoil and Yurei Deko, I think it was. So we'll be on episode 3 for those two as well. Oh, the crab... You know what? It technically despawned, but this is made by Klee and her mother. So I'm going to go with that crab exploded. Anyway, yeah, so anime watch along tomorrow. And as a quick reminder, in case you weren't at the stream yesterday, I'm also going to be doing a bit of an update to my streaming schedule. Let's get this really quickly. It's already active. Okay. But I'm going to be doing an update to my streaming schedule. I'm effectively going to be taking a weekend now. So Friday and Saturday, I'm not going to stream, and instead I'm going to be just working on other stuff or relaxing. But I'm still going to be streaming 5 days a week, Sunday to Thursday, 7 to 9 p.m. as has been usual. It just basically became... I basically realized over time that 7 days a week is possible, but just not giving me enough time to actually be able to do anything else. So having some time to work on other stuff is going to be really helpful. Yeah, so thank you very much for joining me. Like I said, I hope to see you tomorrow. And that's all I got for now. Bye.